Let's connect then with Rajendra Gandhi. He's joining in as Managing Director of Stovekraft. We've also got Anusheel Kaushik, Director at Inflame. Okay, thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining in. For now, we have Rajendra with us. And Rajendra, clearly, kitchens, I think it's the place which is the most important, especially in Indian households. And what is the, just the latest trends that you're observing in terms of what consumers are going for? Is there a lot changing in terms of taste, maybe post-pandemic or now?
Good afternoon. Yeah, on the kitchen front, that's where we are. Our business is around the kitchen, and we have seen a surge in the consumption of many of these kitchen appliances during the COVID. More and more people were dining at home, and then that's become an habit. And then now they got used to using these appliances, which were hitherto not necessarily so common in the Indian kitchens. So this trend continues. The utilization of these appliances and the cookware has seen a surge, and it continues. This has also given an opportunity for Indian manufacturers to domestically produce this. Stovekraft has been at the forefront of bringing a lot of manufacturing in these appliances in the country. Most of the products that we today make are all made in the facilities of Stovekraft. Either two were actually, when the size was not as big as what it is today, we were importing this. So I can tell you, it's a huge opportunity for the Indian manufacturers and the brands in India to manufacture this. And of course, which will also give an advantage to the cost. Indian consumer is very, very cost conscious. As long as if these products are affordable, more and more of these sections of the population are moving to that affordable class will want to use these appliances. And if they are made more in the country, they'll have more larger markets for these products. That's what we are witnessing now.
Anusheel as well joins in right now from Inflame. Anusheel, hi, morning. Welcome to ET Now. We were just discussing as to how, while the need for stepping into the kitchen has become higher, but the kitchens themselves, size-wise, are getting smaller. Just wanted to understand what is your own experience on, because you're a niche player in that sense, right? I mean, you are mainly into chimneys as well as cooktops, etc. What has your experience been as to how consumer pattern has actually evolved since COVID, and now that we are back to normalcy and back to eating out as well?
So one thing I understand about India is the fact that India is in a transition period of people actually who are moving from rural area to urban areas, right? And there have been a lot of schemes from our honorable Prime Minister as well, that he's making a lot of apartments, and there are a lot of people who are actually into this kind of stuff, which says, okay, we have to go to a better society. And kitchen plays a very important role, especially in India, I think. And so these kind of projects, if we eye them, and as the sir was also saying, Indian manufacturers can get an opportunity with that, I think it's very important.
Okay, Anusheel, so that's the take coming in as far as what the expectation are with respect to the trends in the market at this point of time. But wanted to come back to you and discuss, Rajendra, your take with respect to how the uptrading is working out. Is it happening more in the tier 2, tier 3 cities, or is it still the urban area which is commanding the maximum amount of growth? Rajendra, the question is for you.
Yeah. So, yeah, for us, while we believe that we cater to both the tier 2 and mainstream cities, of course, we have been experiencing higher growth in the tier 2. But the category of the product itself, let me explain with one appliance that we've recently focused on. So the air fryer was not a common appliance in every household, but we disrupted this category. We got into this. We completely, we backward integrated the manufacturing facility and brought it at a very affordable price. And we are seeing very, very high offtake of this this appliance, the air fryer. Hitherto, it was otherwise considered as an appliance for the mainline cities or the tier 1 cities. But these we are seeing that offtake even in the tier 2 and even I would say even tier 3 cities, people are buying air fryers. So the trends are, in our opinion, when good quality products are made affordable to the larger masses, Even the tier 2 and tier 3 kitchens would love to have this. And so the opportunity, the bigger opportunities in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities, while of course more and more people are migrating to the city. So it's a mix, I can say. There's a huge opportunity. It is growing. It's growing very fast.
Anusheel, just wanted to understand from you as well. Do you think that now we are seeing a preference for Make in India products? Is there a lot of competition from the international players?
Well, I think like there is a lot of competition from the international players, like Bosch and Siemens appliances is a huge market. I have lived in Germany for the matter for 8 years, and I know their quality. But I think Make in India is getting a preference, and the respect which we get as Indians because of our Prime Minister again, and the amount of, as Rajendra sir was also saying, the tier 2 or tier 3 city is getting powerful, and that's actually very good for us. If they get more powerful and if they have the buying capacity, then we can also create Make in India a very huge thing, according to me.
Just wanted to get in your take then, Mr. Rajendra, on the same. Is there a lot of competition? Are you seeing more penetration now in tier 2 and 3 cities? And is there a preference now for Make in India products?
Yes, both sides is working. Preference, of course, today with the push that the leadership in the country is pushing, I mean, making it more noble to buy products made in India, but it is also the cost. The Indian capability at manufacturing is at par anywhere in the world with the duty structure and the deterrence on imports and quality standards that they have to adhere to the Indian standards. There's a different standard that, I mean, relatively the Indian consumer require tough products, and so the standards are a little different than the global standards. With all this, I can say that Made in India is the in thing. More, it will be extremely difficult for companies and brands to just import and sell, both because of the cost factor and the quality factor. On both these factors, and this is also giving a thrust to the capability within the country. And when you indulge into it, more and more experience is built in, and then there's a continuous improvement in the product. So I can sum it up saying that Made in India is the future, is current, and all the past that we were depending on the imports is slowly waning off.
You know, Mr. Rajendra, for Stovekraft itself, what kind of growth are you envisaging? Is it going to 20-30% in the coming year as well? And with respect to the margins as well, given the volatility that we have seen in the commodity prices, where do you expect the margins headed for Stovekraft?
We are growing. The CAGR for us has been upwards of 20%. We continue to grow. Obviously, there will also be a operational leverage that will again give advantage. In the years to come, in the few quarters, you can see that our margins will also grow.
Expecting margins to grow. Is it same for you, Anusheel, as well? Are you also expecting an uptick in the margin? And what kind of volume and price growth are you expecting in FY24?
So we are aiming to like the actual consumption of chimneys in India is around 2 million units, and most of them were being imported from China. And we are expecting to grow at a CAGR 50% every year.
50% or 15%?
50.
Okay. So do you have the capacity already on board? Are you looking at adding capacity?
Yes, ma'am. We have a plant in Chandigarh, and we are doing a geographical expansion in Hyderabad to counter South India, for that matter. And also Visakhapatnam, being a port near to the city of Hyderabad, would be a great way to actually improve our capability and also our capacity, and also keeping the quality in mind.
Rajen, Yeah, sure. Rajen, just, wanted to understand what exactly is the kind of capacity addition and thereby investment as well that you're looking at, say, in the next 1 to 2 years?
We are in multiple categories, and we continuously invest on expanding both on categories and capacity of existing products. Is a continuous affair because we are also growing very fast. What we plan to do now is only effective at least say 4 quarters later. So we keep on building capacities for the next year in mind. And it is a continuous affair. I don't think at the moment there is a situation where we need to plan only for the immediate near future. There's a long way from where we are. There is a continuous growth. So we continuously keep on adding capacities.
potential, Mr. Rajendra? Is that something, a market that you're looking to tap as well?
I'm sorry.
Export potential?
Yeah, we have moved from 3% to 12% on our export, and we believe in the next 8-10 quarters, this could move towards closer to 20% of our revenues could be exports. We are exporting both under our brand Pigeon and also exploring all the possibilities with the retailers in the North American continent. We work with the retailers there. And currently we export non-stick cookware. We are now adding other categories to our export. So both these will give a big jump in our exports.
That's quite interesting. Great to have you both on the show with us today, Rajendra and Anusheel. Thank you so much for taking the time out.